Okay, this is where the skillet used to be. Makes perfect sense to me. If you were skillet, where would you be? I don't even want to know what he was using this for. Love the way you've organized the kitchen.
Thanks.
Where have you been anyway? I was in the shower and all of a sudden you disappeared.
Well, I had to meet with my contact.
Well, did he have any news about Kelly?
Well, possibly.
What do you mean possibly?
There's an outside chance that Kelly and Jeffrey were actually on your father's estate last night.
You mean after the costume party? Well, what happened? Did Kelly talk to Mama or Daddy or anybody who was there?
Well, I don't know that yet. I got to talk to this dude, Ron Simpson, down at Johnny's in just a couple minutes, actually. He was one of the cops that was on duty there last night.
Well, Cruz, Kelly must have been desperate if she went to our house, especially knowing that half the Santa Barbara police force was there waiting for her.
Yeah, it does seem kind of odd, but I mean, hopefully we'll get some answers from this guy Simpson.
So what are we waiting for?
Now, you can wait a second. This guy's in a tough position already. He's not supposed to talk to anybody. If I bring you along, too, it's going to make it all that much more difficult for him,
Look,
you know?
you just try and stop me.
Eden. Look, Eden.
Sorry to bother you, Brick. Yeah, but the delivery's here.
Oh, Santana.
Oh, I'll take care of him. Really, I'd love to.
Oh, terrific. Thanks a lot. Hold on. Okay.
You look so nice. You're all dressed up. Dad's very lucky to have a little boy like you.
He is a lucky boy, isn't he? Yeah. I don't think Brick could possibly love him more, even if he were his own son.
What? Brick isn't Johnny's father?
No, I thought you knew.
No.
Well, it really wouldn't matter. Brick and Amy were so much in love. I know that Brick will always think of Johnny as their child.
Was Simpson here yet?
He just arrived.
Well, let's talk to him.
Listen, I really think talking to Kelly's sister might spook him.
So you want to talk to him alone?
The man is sticking his neck out for me.
All right, I understand. I'll wait.
Great, thanks.
Hi, Eden.
Hi.
Hey, did you say hello to the guest of honor yet?
Well...
Wow, this handsome young man over here.
Well, hello, handsome young man over there. How are you doing? Hi, Victoria. Good morning.
You sure managed to keep him happy.
Well, he's been a perfect baby.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Come over to my place about 3 o'clock in the morning when he's giving his rendition of Cry Me a River. Tell me about it. You know what? You really are good with kids. I think you're going to make a fine mama one day.
Yeah. Can I hold him? Oh, please. Can I hold you? Come on. What are you doing?
Now, say hello to Eden, Johnny. She's in a very, very good mood today, you know. I don't notice that about Cruz. I wonder if anything special's going on. What do you think, huh?
Does your daddy always try to worm information out of you, huh? Huh?
Brick, you got a phone call.
Oh, thanks. I'll be right back.
You know, sometimes I think about what it'll be like to hold a child of my own. I mean, it's such a responsibility, and Brick does it all alone.
Oh, yeah. He's obviously doing a good job, though.
He likes you, and he's trying to go after his father. Oh, can't imagine the pressure, though, you know.
I'm glad that you and Cruz seem to be getting on so well.
Me too. Want to sit here?
I saw you two walk in, and you were obviously so happy together. I wish you both well. I mean it.
Well, thank you. Come in, sweetheart.
Hi,
Oh,
Tori, how you doing?
good, Chris.
How's my favorite cowpoke?
He's eating his cracker, and he's very happy.
Johnny's always been crazy about Cruz. You know, he's got the same way with kids as you do.
Well, we got to be going.
Already?
Yeah, Eden's needed at home. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, well, you have a good time with your new friend. Take care of your father.
Okay. See you guys later, huh?
Okay. All right. Bye, buddy.
Bye, Victoria. Bye. Find Mason?
Yeah, he's coming right out. Penny for your thoughts.
I Oh, I was thinking about when Kelly and I grew up. We used to come out here all the time and bring all our dolls, and I mean all our dolls. And we would play, and we'd make up wonderful stories of what our lives were going to be when we grew up. Now, my life has turned out exactly the way I wanted it to. But Kelly's...
No, Kelly's going to be fine. We're going to make sure of that, right?
Right.
What's going on, Cruz?
Well, I managed to talk to one of the officers who was on duty here last night, and he said that he heard an order come over the walkie-talkies for everybody to go around to the front of the grounds.
Do you know who the order came from?
He didn't recognize the voice, but when I pressed him on it, he said that it had a hint of an English accent.
That'd be Jeffrey.
He must have tried to get the guards around to the front of the house so he and Kelly could go in the back.
Are you sure they're not in the house anywhere, Mason?
No, absolutely. We searched every little nook and cranny. If they were, Kelly would have figured out a way to let Sophia or Dad know.
Well, what about the secret tunnel?
I already checked that out.
So we don't even know where they were on the grounds last night, huh?
Only where Jeffrey overpowered that cop.
Well, I don't know what difference it makes where they were last night if we don't know where they are now.
Well, if we knew where they were, we might be able to conjure up some image of where they went when they left.
Well, who's giving up?
I'll bet you never will.
Nor will you.
Well, I'm glad we got that straight. Look, I think we should split up and take a look around. Let's go.
Wait a second. What's that? Swiss spring. Kelly and Jeffrey had to have dropped this.
You're probably right.
Let me see it.
I can't believe she was this close and we couldn't have helped her.
I don't know how they did it. Keith had men stationed up and down the road.
I bet they came into the Lockridge property. The question is where'd they go when they left. Did the police check all the cars that left the property last night?
I don't think there were any unauthorized cars anywhere near the place.
Well, I saw some tracks going through the yard around to the back. It looked kind of fresh. I thought maybe they were a delivery truck or something, but who's to say Kelly and Jeffrey didn't hitch a ride? I mean, they didn't disappear into thin air.
You know, come to think of it, there was another truck here last night.
The delivery truck?
No, it belonged to a groom that Ted works with at the Abernathy stables. He brought Ted home. The police checked him out, and then he left.
Or did they search his truck?
I'm not sure. I heard Keith give the order to. I'm not sure they got around to it in all the confusion.
What do you think, Cruz?
Oh, I don't know, but they managed to escape somehow. I'd say this truck is one possibility worth checking out. Wouldn't you?
Well, seems that you're turning into quite a detective. Cruz must be a good influence.
Well, he is. Who's going to be a good influence on you?
Nobody. Ever.
Oh, don't joke, Mason. You need someone.
Well, there might be someone.
Who?
Sisters are always the last to know.
Mason, are you trying to tell me something, huh? Huh?
No, not really.
Oh, come on, don't be mysterious.
I'm not being mysterious. I'm just being prudent. There might be someone I'm interested in. I doubt that you'd find her suitable.
Well, now you've piqued my interest. Who is she?
Now's not the time to discuss it.
Well, does she at least live in Santa Barbara? Do I know her?
Don't probe.
Don't tease. You're the one who brought it up. Why'd you do it if you didn't intend to tell me?
Well, I didn't bring it up. We just kind of slid into a discussion of life and love.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should concentrate on the where of Kelly and not the who of my friend.
Well, I gotta tell you, Mason, I'm not gonna be satisfied until I find out.
I'm afraid that if you found out, little sister, you'd be even less satisfied.
Hey.
Did you talk to him?
Yeah, finally. His name is Jake, and he's worked at the Abernathy stables for quite a while.
Well, did he say anything about being there last night?
Yeah, he was there all right.
So did you see Kelly or Jeffrey?
No, but his truck was parked off to the side. It did have a tarp on it, and nobody searched it when he left.
So Kelly and Jeffrey could have hidden in the truck.
It's a possibility, and he drove straight to the stables after he left.
So they could still be hiding in the stables, right?
Well, you know, it'd be a hell of a hiding place. I don't think Keith told anybody to search there. On the other hand, they may never have been there at all, so we shouldn't get our hopes up.
Well, we won't know one way or the other unless we go and we look, right?
That's true. Aiden, wait a second. Wait a second. Now, Keith is going to be watching every move we make. The last thing we want to do is lead him right to Kelly.
Well, we can't just sit here.
Well, I'm not saying we should sit here, but we have to be careful. You know, we can't make direct tracks. I mean, let's take this a step at a time.
All right, I'll do whatever you say.
Forever?
Of course, forever.
Nah, Keith's van is still parked out front.
I hate this.
Yeah, well, he knows Kelly will make contact if she can, and he wants to know about it.
Well, what are we going to do?
I don't know. If we go to the stables, he's going to be all over us. I mean, if she's actually there like we think, we'll be dead.
Well, we've got to get rid of him somehow.
Well, you know, there is one solution.
What?
We could surrender Kelly.
Is there anyone in town that doesn't know I'm here?
We need to talk, Keith, about Kelly.
What about Kelly?
I know where she is. And if you come with me, I'll tell you.
Let me get this straight. You know where Kelly's hiding, and you're going to hand her over to me.
That's right.
For the record, I don't know a thing about this.
No one's saying you do.
What do you want in exchange?
I want you to promise that Kelly will be released on reasonable bail when she's arraigned on the murder charge.
Well, I have no objection to that. You want it in writing, or will you accept my word of honor?
Oh, you'll forgive me, Eden, if I don't stick around and listen to this stupid detail.
I take it this is your idea, not his.
Cruz is in a very sensitive position. I'm not admitting that he knows any of this.
Of course not.
Anyway, Kelly is my sister. It's my decision.
Just curious, but, why the change of heart?
Keith, it's simple. I'm afraid that Kelly's in more danger on the run than she would be facing a trial. And this fear that we have for her is splitting my family apart. I've decided that we would all be better off taking the chance that we can talk Gina into giving up the tape ahead of time. Well?
I don't know. You know, this is a big decision. I'm tempted. Maybe we need a second opinion.
Whose?
Cruz, he has a vested interest in this.
No, Keith, he's not involved. You heard
He's
him.
never been shy about giving his opinion, has he? Cruz? Well, what do you know? Surprise, surprise. The window's open and he's disappeared. What do you think that I'm as stupid as you two think I am? Did you think this ploy would work? Did you forget that I can get on the radio and have 10 tails on him in a minute?
No, we didn't forget.
What, has everybody gone crazy or joyriding or what? Cruz almost hit me with his car, and then Eden comes whizzing past. What's going on?
You got a car?
I've got a car. You think I got
Give me the keys. Give me the keys.
Now, wait a minute. First, I want an apology, among other things.
Listen, I'll marry you. I'll bear your children. I'll clean your house. Give me the keys.
I just want a simple commitment to go where I said. The Cayman Islands, you remember? You and me and the Caribbean in love. And I may want to see the rest of the world after that.
You can't. I have to seize you first. Come on, give me the damn keys.
Keith,
Hey, well, what do we have here? My two favorite Shakespearean characters, Romeo and Juliet. Or have I confused Verona with Padua?
Pearl, knock it off, will you, man? We need your help. Huh? It's Kelly.
George. Where's Cruz Castillo?
What?
Castillo, his car's out there, so don't tell me he's not here.
He was, but he's gone now. Him and his girlfriend.
So he left on foot?
Dude, you're the one who said his car was still here. Hi.
Well, Mr. Timmons. Where's Castillo? I don't know, man. I haven't seen anybody. You're lying to me, Gus. You're lying to me.
Keith, please. Calm down. You're not going to get anywhere with anybody by yelling at them. Why don't we just sit down here and we can wait till they come back? Look, I've got those travel brochures.
I hear about the travel brochures. Don't you get it? These plans are falling down around my head right now. Castillo and Eden are out there hiding Kelly. I don't want to hear about this. Is this penetrated through your head?
You don't have to get abusive.
I do. If you're going to shoving these things at me, not concentrate on what's important.
These travel plans are very important to me. This is what's important to me.
Hey, Pearl, how you doing, man? So what's going down? Hey, look, how's this new and improved ferry business doing? You picked up anybody today? You still kind of floating around out there? Stop!
Right there, Pearl.
Well, I'm in kind of a hurry, if you don't mind. I'll let you take one more step. Your next trip is to jail. The what? Well, what did I do? I have been such an idiot, of course. That's a perfect hiding place. They're out in the middle of the water. They're at the casino.
Oh, don't tell me. Aren't you clever? Now you're going to send boats and boats of cops out there to subdue them?
I don't have time for that. I don't need the time. The three of us can handle it. Let's go. Come on. Come on. I'm following. Go. Come on. They're still here.
How do you know? Like Cruz and Eden had a little picnic.
Well, they're still here someplace.
How do you figure that? Do you mean Kelly? What are you talking about?
Of course she's here. What better place? Better place to hide her than 12 miles out at sea. Who'd look for her here?
Then get out your gun and arrest everybody.
Is that you?
Yes, don't be afraid.
You've got to find a way to get out of the apartment before they find us here.
I've come up with one or two ideas, but I want to make sure before we try anything.
That was such a close call for her. We're sure she wouldn't find us.
We were lucky, but the district attorney is smart. It's only a matter of time before he follows someone out here, and then what?
Why don't we go? My father has a summer place in Vancouver. It's beautiful there. It's very remote.
I was thinking of Mexico myself.
We could go by boat. We don't have to go back to shore at all.
Be quiet. Thought I heard them.
Let's hide.
Lo and behold, the great Wizard of Oz. Look. Looks like we're the victims of a bad joke. Oh, wait. That's not the worst of it. Pearl took off with a boat. We're stranded out here. You, Mr. District Attorney, have been had.
No, I thought you managed to sound a lot like Kelly. Just that I could never do Jeffrey's accent in a million years.
Thank God for Pearl. I'd love to see their faces when they see that tape recorder.
Yeah, I hope they appreciate all the trouble we went to.
We'll be able to hear them screaming all the way to the mainland, I think.
You know, maybe we ought to leave them out there for a couple weeks. No, I'll send somebody to pick them up tonight.
You don't think anything would go wrong, do you?
I wouldn't worry about that. I think once Keith took the bait, that plan was about as foolproof as a plan can get.
Well, that still doesn't mean that we're going to get to Kelly before someone else does, so can you please hurry? Kelly? Kelly, are you here? Jeffrey?
Doesn't seem to be anybody around here.
They've gone. Oh, you were right, Nina. We were here.
Now, wait a second. We may have something here. Let's not give this up yet.
Well, what do we do?
We've searched the place. Top to bottom. Well, there's nothing here. I'm going to check out back, see if I can find some trace of nothing. What's wrong?
Everything. I mean, I don't know why we're bothering looking for them. They're not here. Why are we kidding ourselves? We have lost them. Why don't we just pack up and go home?
Is that what you want to do?
Well, don't you think it would be the smart thing to do? I mean, at least we could do is find out where they might have gone after here, or maybe they'll try to contact us. Poking around here it's useless. We're just wasting valuable time.
Maybe you're right.
I was afraid this was going to happen.
Eden, we're not going to lose her because we're not going to stop looking until we find her, okay? But for now, I'll get the car and take you home.
I guess it's safe enough. Just wanted to make sure.
Eden, I brought the car around if you're ready.
Baby,
Where have you been?
Everywhere.
You're trying to find you guys.
Oh, we almost gave it up and left, and we would have missed you. I know it. We just got back. Oh, Kelly, you don't know how good it is to see you again. Look at you. You look so beautiful. Oh, yeah.
I can't believe I'm back. And I'm with you. I have been dreaming about this every night, Eden.
Is there any chance that you guys were followed?
I don't think so. We've been very careful.
Yeah, well, so have we, but that Timmons guy seems to be everywhere.
No, this time we know exactly where Keith is, and Gina, too.
Yeah, we took care of the both of them, for the time being at least. Now, partner?
Take a look at you. You look great. Nice outfit.
Yeah, I know. I feel like a hobo. Tell you, since we've been back to the States, we've been living in a moving van, in the museum, in the stable. I mean, always one step ahead of disaster, though. We made it somehow.
Jeffrey, I want to thank you for what you've done for me.
No kidding.
Oh, well, she's the one that got us out of most of our scrapes. I've really just been along for the ride, like a loyal chauffeur should, you know?
No, right. No, if it hadn't been for you, I wouldn't have made it. I mean, he's been very brave. Stubborn, but brave.
Hey.
Well, wait, I want to hear about this. Tell me, what's about the moving van?
Oh, there's so much. I don't know where to start. There's a lot I want to hear, too. I mean, is there another reason to celebrate besides me being here? Yeah? Yeah, I knew it. The flowers I sent worked. I knew it.
Well, I think maybe they had a little bit of an effect. I think they got us thinking a little bit. But we're going to have all kinds of times to catch up later. Right now, I think we should use this grace period wisely and come up with some decent way of getting the two of you out of town and out of the country again.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute. I have to see the family first, Cruz.
Well, that's just not possible right now. They're being watched.
Well, Eden slipped through.
With great difficulty. By the time Keith gets off that rig, he's going to be out of his mind. It'll be all we can do to get you out of here safely by then.
Yeah, I agree. You know, we've been bloody lucky up until now, but I don't think there's any point in pushing it.
Oh, wait a second. It'd be a shame if Kelly couldn't even just see Mama or Daddy or...
Excuse me, but isn't the point here to be keeping Kelly out of jail?
Exactly.
I'm going to see them.
Look, isn't there just somewhere? Maybe we could sneak everybody up here one by one while Keith's out of the picture.
Every member of your family has a tail on him, with or without Keith in the picture.
Well, then how about if we try to get Kelly in the house?
You know he's got his people covering every square inch of the grounds.
We have to find a way, Cruz.
Eden, it's not worth the risk.
Well, to me it is. I'm going to find a way to do it. If it's by myself, I will.
Kel, I know how you feel.
Well,
but
then don't try and change my mind. I told Jeffrey, and I'm telling you now. I am not going anywhere until I see my family.
Mama wanted to go away for the 6 months, just to get away from all this, but Daddy wouldn't let her. He also said he couldn't get through all the stuff with her gone, so she stayed.
Oh, so glad. I mean, Eden and I have been living with this guilt, knowing that I was the reason for their separation.
Oh, no, you should see them. I mean, they're so happy. Wait till you see them.
I can't wait. Now, what about Ted and Mason? What's Mason?
Well, okay, Ted and Haley are living in the house, and Ted is standing up to Daddy about 3 times a day, so they're getting along better than ever. And for a while there, Dad and Mason sort of called a truce.
Is it still on?
No, of course not. I mean, when they get close, they sort of pull apart, but... I don't know, Gina's hatefulness has sort of been a common bond for all of us, her and the stupid contract.
I know that if I go back now, it'll take months until all this is over.
No, you don't see. See, when the kidnapping plan fell through, I mean, we all got together and we tried to think up a new plan to get the tape away from Gina. One way or the other, you're going to be home in a few weeks.
Well, what is it?
Well, we decided what we'd do is we'd work on the weak spot of Gina. Money.
Oh.
So we set up this embezzlement scheme.
That's it. That's it. That's perfect. Cruz here has just come up with the most fantastic idea. The man is a genius.
Now, wait, tell me that again after we all get out of jail.
Well, yeah,
we
I
can hear
will.
what it is? Come on.
Now, you can hear, but this is so ridiculously tough to pull off. I don't know what the hell I'm doing even thinking about this.
Well, tougher than what you and I did with Keith?
Yeah, it means the whole family would have to work together as a unit for a change, plus we'd have to get a lot of help from outside. But it's the only way I could think of to get you in there for a brief visit and then have a chance of getting you out again.
I'm willing to try anything.
All right, the thing is, the way we have to approach this kind of thing is like it was some kind of performance. And we're all going to have parts to play. And we better play them well.